Yo people, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So Eddie Hearn has stated to Ryan Garcia after Garcia's victory over Luke Campbell on Saturday that he'll have to fight Devin Haney next. Now, whether that's going to happen can't be guaranteed, but what we do know is Devin Haney now has essentially two mandatory challenges according to Mauricio, Sulaiman, who's the president of the WBC. The first being Javier Fortuna, and then the second being the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. So therefore, Ryan Garcia is also technically Devin Haney's mandatory, as Garcia became the interim WBC World Lightweight Champion after defeating Campbell. So Eddie Hearn said to Garcia himself, "You just boxed the final eliminator. The fight will now be ordered. Great fight." So Eddie Hearn seems to be confident that Devin Haney could be fighting Ryan Garcia next. And I mean, that is one of those fights that it's a super fight, but it's a super fight between prospects, you know what I mean? So it's not exactly a super fight because the guys are not at their commercial peak or their physical peak. They're both still young guys. I think Ryan Garcia's how old is Ryan Garcia? Like 22? 23? And I think Devin Haney's about the same. So these guys are still young guys. They're not at their peak, but this will be a massive money fight. It'll be a massive legacy fight. I mean, I would describe it as similar to Anthony Joshua versus Dillian Whyte, but it's a bit, you could argue it's bigger than that because both of them are stars in the making. I'm not saying that Dillian Whyte isn't a star, but both of these guys, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, are going to be Canelo level fighters on a commercial front, in my opinion. Maybe I'll be wrong, maybe I'll turn out to be wrong, maybe these guys won't make it to that level, but I think they will, win or lose against each other. So yeah, whether the fight will happen next remains to be seen. I'm assuming it's up to Haney whether he fights Garcia next or fights Fortuna first, because Fortuna's also is mandatory. See, this is the thing with the WBC, like, they need to make their mind up, because how can Devin Haney have two mandatory challenges, but Deontay Wilder, when he was heavyweight champion, fought about two mandatories in 4 years? How does that even make sense? The WBC must be the most inconsistent governing body in boxing. It's beyond a joke with the WBC. And just the fact that in the lightweight division, they've got the franchise champion. Now, who even is the franchise champion? Is Lomachenko still the franchise champion? He must be, because you can't lose the franchise champion status, because according to Mauricio Sulaiman, it's a status. So Lomachenko, who's just lost all his titles to Teofimo Lopez, is the franchise champion. Haney is the real world champion, the full world champion. Ryan Garcia is the interim world champion, and Javier Fortuna is the mandatory. I mean, the WBC, they never fail to amaze me. Really, they never fail to amaze me. They are insane. But anyway, enough about the WBC. Let me know who you guys think would win out of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia in the comments below, because in my opinion, it's quite a 50-50 fight from my perspective. I don't think one of them has proven over the other that they are the superior fighter just yet. But I think, you know, obviously if they fight, we'll get to see, are they well matched, or is one of them just another level to the other? So yeah, like the video if you did enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and